Hey there, champs. We got some breaking news, and we just heard that Anthony AJ Joshua and Francis Ngannou is a done deal, and it's gonna be taking place in Saudi Arabia. And we're also gonna be talking about the news about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, and we're going to be talking about that next. But before we get into the video, guys, if you guys are not subscribed, please punch and knock out that subscription button. That way you'll never see it again. And ding that notification bell. That way you'll never miss any of my new boxing videos. Alright guys, let's get to the round. Ding ding. Alright champs, let's get started. As we all know, Francis the Predator Ngannou made his boxing debut in Saudi Arabia against Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Not only did he debut in boxing, he shocked the boxing world by performing very well and actually dropping Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. He just knocked him down, but he did not knock him out. I believe most of the boxing world believed that he actually won the fight. I was not one of them. I think he performed very well, but he did lose the fight. But he performed surprisingly well, also stating the fact that he went in there against Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Not only is Tyson Fury one of the best boxers now, he is the tallest and heaviest boxer there is. He is also undefeated, and he never lost his titles. He actually relinquished them when he retired, but actually came back. But he never actually lost the titles to any man. But I personally believe that Francis Ngannou did lose the fight, but not by much. I personally believe that Tyson Fury did not train the way he was supposed to train. I'm sure Tyson Fury was thinking, I'm gonna go in there with a UFC fighter that never boxed before. What can go wrong? I believe everything went wrong for Tyson Fury, especially coming in there with Pretty Woman. I thought that was hilarious, making his ring entrance to Pretty Woman. But I also believe that Ngannou had a good game plan. He had Mike Tyson in his side. I don't believe Francis Ngannou just went in there for the money bag. He actually wanted to win. I believe that and Tyson Fury's lack of preparation made him look very good. Ever since the first round, it seems like Francis Ngannou changed his stance from southpaw to orthodox, making Tyson the Gypsy King Fury kind of confused and was never able to adapt to the fight. Francis Ngannou kind of fought like Kambosos when he fought the rematch against Devin Haney. George Kambosos kept switching from southpaw to orthodox to try to confuse Devin Haney. But Devin Haney is a great fighter, and he was able to adapt to Kambosos' style. Devin Haney was prepared for everything. But I believe Tyson the Gypsy King Fury could have beaten Francis Ngannou if he would have took him seriously and trained correctly. So I do want to see a rematch with Ngannou and Tyson Fury. Also, Tyson Fury used a tactic that works on almost every other heavyweight boxer. He tried to rush Ngannou and put his heavyweight on top of him so he could try to make Ngannou tired. But that is kind of like wrestling, and Ngannou comes from the UFC where all they do is wrestle. That probably would have worked on another smaller UFC fighter. I know Ngannou was a little bit shorter, but I believe Ngannou was the stronger fighter. Tyson Fury is very big, but he has a lot of fat in him. Ngannou looked like a freaking monster in there. So I believe when all of this did not work on Ngannou, Tyson looked very confused. He looked like he actually believed that was gonna work on Ngannou, but it did not work, and Tyson Fury did not have any other game plan. So I believe that's the only reason Ngannou performed well to actually have a ranking in boxing. I am not too sure what number he is ranked because he only has one boxing fight and it's one loss. If you guys know what number he is ranked at, please comment below and I'll check it out. Okay guys, moving on to Deontay Wilder. I heard it wasn't supposed to be Anthony Joshua versus Ngannou, and the fight with Anthony Joshua and Wilder was already signed for March 9th. But when Deontay Wilder lost to Joseph Parker, everything changed. I still want to see Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. I hope they have Deontay Wilder fight on their undercard, maybe against Andy the Destroyer Ruiz, or a rematch with Joseph Parker. But now because Deontay Wilder lost, it's gonna be Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. I do not believe it's gonna be for March 9th, but the deal is signed. And the official press conference for Anthony Joshua and Ngannou will be in this month in January. That's when they are going to announce the official date, but the fight is already signed by both parties. The only thing they said was gonna be in a few months, March or April. I cannot wait for this fight. It's very interesting, especially since we know that Ngannou debuted against Gypsy King Tyson Fury. I'm sure Francis Ngannou did progress and he got some experience fighting against the Gypsy King. It's not like he went in there with a C-level fighter or a B-level fighter and performed the same way he did against the Gypsy King. He went in there with the biggest, baddest man on the planet that's undefeated, never lost his belt to anyone, and he actually beat a prime Deontay Wilder not just once, but twice. Francis Ngannou did not just go in there with some jabroni. So I believe Francis Ngannou is a force to be reckoned with. I also believe Iron Mike Tyson played a big role on Ngannou's experience, and he will still have Mike Tyson as his trainer against Anthony Joshua. But I believe Anthony Joshua will learn from Tyson Fury's mistake and train really hard and not take Ngannou lightly. I believe Anthony Joshua will not try to wrestle with Ngannou like Tyson Fury did. I believe Anthony Joshua will try to box Ngannou from the outside. I believe Anthony Joshua actually beats Ngannou pretty easily. Anthony Joshua will take Francis Ngannou to school. I also don't believe Francis Ngannou switching from orthodox to southpaw every single round will work on Anthony Joshua like I did on Tyson Fury. I know Francis Ngannou is very tough and durable, but I believe AJ hurts him because this is heavyweight boxing and anybody can get hurt. These are all heavyweight boxers, but in the end, they're not Superman. They are still human. Also, AJ looked very good against Otto Wallin. If AJ fights like he did versus Otto Wallin, it's an easy night for AJ. Francis Ngannou may not go down, but I believe he can get TKO'd. So I have my money on Anthony Joshua, guys. But I want to hear from you guys. Who are you guys going for? Anthony Joshua or Francis Ngannou? Comment below and I'll write to everyone back. If you guys like the video, subscribe, like the video, share the video, and that's it for me, champs. I gotta roll.